super bad bitch, and I only hang around with other bad chicks.
Hey, what's up all my top bottoms and girls of the world? Kenneth here, and I am back for another video looking gorgeous. Today I am doing a get ready with me, and in this get ready with me it's gonna be very tearful because we talking all about the state of the beauty community or whatever. Now this is gonna be part one because I just know my ass is gonna have to make a part two because I know me, and while I'm doing makeup I can't concentrate and talk. I just can't concentrate and talk. So I was not concentrating and talking the way I wanted to talk in this video, but I did get a few good points across or whatever, and I will come and make a follow-up video if y'all want a follow-up video. Now I had made this video already, but I had to come back and remake it because I had to let everything that's been going on, I had to let all that sink in, and on top of letting that sink in, I really didn't want to be the type of person to get on here and spill tea, because that other video that I didn't upload, that was full of tea, and that's not my place to tell some of this because I don't want to seem like a messy girl. Even though this probably already seemed messy to a few, but I have gotten to the point with this beauty community where I just don't care. I be sitting down, I be being quiet, I be minding my business, but I don't care no more. The girls asking me what's going on, what's my thoughts and stuff, so here are my thoughts. I'm about to shut up and I'm about to let you guys enjoy this video or whatever. I look real orange today because that's just the look I was going for, and I'm cute. And if you a hater watching this, you probably yeah. But no, you guys, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy this get ready with me. Bye bye now. So the main palette that I'm using today comes from this Carity Professional brand. I don't know, this was sent to me, and when I seen it I was like, girl, she's cute, so I'm gonna use it. Now I'm gonna speed through this part. First thing I'm doing is taking this light concealer just so I can get the color payoff like to the maximum or whatever. I blend it on now. I'm going in this palette and I'm taking this yellow eyeshadow in a fluffy brush just like that. This yellow is so cute. Next I'm going in this palette and I'm using this orange. Clearly you don't have to use this specific palette. You can use whatever palette you want to use. By the way, I am using the new Jaclyn Hill Morphe brushes. They're literally just Morphe brushes with Jaclyn name across them. To deepen that up a little bit more, I'm going to go in and take this red shade right here. And now before we get to cutting creases and all that good stuff, I'm just gonna take a dark brown from this palette. We're gonna put this on the outer lid right here also. I believe this is like a half cut crease situation or something like that. I don't know what the girls are doing these days. I just be doing shit. I'm gonna be taking that concealer and I'm gonna just rub it all up on here. Cutting this, just like this. I have to really concentrate on this part. This is so easy to do on other people. I mean, I'm doing it. What am I talking about? I was about to complain, talk about somehow easy this is to do on other people but hard to do on me. No, girl, this is simple to do on yourself too. So there's a concealer, just like that. Next, I'm gonna be taking this pressed eyeshadow from Hourglass. They're new. This is a scattered light glitter eyeshadow in the color Smoke. And we're going to set that concealer with this. I'm just gonna take my little fingertip like that, and I'm gonna press it over the concealer like that. And we're just gonna blend this into this brown eyeshadow. So it should look a little something like that. To give this a little extra oomph, because these are beautiful by themselves, but I wanted some extra. I wanted to look extra today. I went in with a little glitter from MAC. I'm gonna go over this with a little glitter glue and let this sit for a minute. And then I'm gonna go in with this glitter. Glitter has dried and lash is applied. I'm gonna go in with this orange eyeliner from Urban Decay and put this in my lower lash line. I magically have on concealer and foundation because the mic was not working. I just didn't turn it on. Let me make sure this mic is working. Okay, the mic is working, we good. We in the clear, we good to go. Let's start talking, Kenneth. All right, so the current state of the beauty community. So if you've been living under a rock, the beauty community right now, the energy in this community is just, it's foul. And when I say it's foul, it's some dark energy. And when I'm talking about dark, I'm not talking about heavy, I'm talking about like dark, like this is bad energy. Like I don't like this energy that's going on in the beauty community. And why is everything like seems to be happening at once? Like literally everything is happening at once, y'all. We got non-niggas using the word nigga. We got brands still being a mess. It's just so much going on, and I'm just confused by it all, honestly, y'all. The only reason I'm really choosing to speak upon this, you guys, is because a lot of my subscribers, a lot of yous, was coming to me and asking me questions like, Kenneth, why don't you ever speak out on these issues and stuff like that? And the reason I don't speak out is because it was never time for me to speak out. Like, what am I speaking out for? I'm minding my business. I don't got nothing to do with nothing. I be minding my business, making my coin, making people happy, and inspiring the girls, okay? That is what I be doing. I be staying to myself in my own little world. I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for he, she, she. I don't got time for none of this or whatever. But because y'all wanted me to speak upon it, here I am. And then I also want to speak upon it because a lot of people like to speak on it, but nobody ever has like a answer to the problem. Like, nobody ever like has an actual answer to the problem. Everybody always just want to complain and keep complaining and keep complaining. Like, this, what's been going on, honestly, has been going on for a very long time now. All these non-niggas using the word nigga been going on for a long time. All of a sudden, it's just big and bad. And it's big and bad and just like a lot going on, mainly because the people using these words, I look about Caucasian as hell. The people using these words are huge influences, okay? And I want to start there. This nigga word that everybody just loves for some reason. I just don't get it. I don't get it for the word, the life of me or whatever. Why does all these non-niggas like this word so much? Like, what is so exciting about this damn word? And that's my honest question, okay? Now, with that being said, I don't think y'all should be using this word very frequently. I don't think black people should be using this word very frequently, to be honest. But we do. The thing is, my only gripe is that we label everybody that uses this word as like a straight up racist, and it's like we're depreciating that word. Like we're the value of that word, like just saying nigga mean you a racist? Like, that's the value? Like, can we not just call these people ignorant and insensitive? Nigga? Racist? That equates to racist. In some cases, yes, but I also feel like it depends like in what sense you're using this word in. Honestly speaking, because sometimes the person don't mean no harm, but you should not be saying that word. You know what I'm saying? But other times it is like, girl, watch your mouth, okay? And with a lot of these influencers that's using this word, it's not coming from a malicious place. So why do we make it seem like it's so malicious and like it's coming from this malicious ass place? Y'all know these people are not saying this word from some malicious ass place. Y'all know this, but we continue to drag them. Where I'm from the South. I've experienced actual racists. Like, I've actually, like, it was from a truck, but this man one day, he was just riding by, this on college campus. You nigger, move out the way. That's what we call a racist. When you say it with like hate and stuff like that, that's in my book at least. That's what we call a racist. So labeling everybody as like a blatant out racist, I think that is uncalled for. Personally, should we give them a little tap on the hand like, girl, don't say this word? Yes, but a racist? Why are we using this word? Why are we using the word racist so freely? Like, oh my God, like, yes, they exist, but let's be honest, y'all know these people ain't racist, and maybe y'all don't know these people ain't racist, so let me make it better for you. Almost everybody that has used this word that I have seen, none of them are racist. Like, I have, for example, Gabriel Zamora, I've been with him in person, we've had conversations. He's not a racist. Like, when I say he's not a racist, he's really not a racist. You know what I'm saying? Now, in cases like Miss Laura Lee, okay, now she fucked up, okay? Let me tell you how she fucked up. So she had tweeted and she said, black people need to pull up their pants or whatever. That was just insensitive and that was wrong. It ain't you from Alabama, so it don't make the situation no better because people know you where you from. You got this country ass accent. The first thing we think of is getting hung. Like, honestly, truly. So when Laura tweeted that, I was like, okay, girl, I don't, But then I thought about it, I was like, I've experienced Laura Lee in person. Is she a racist? No, she's not a racist. Is she ignorant? Maybe so. Is she mean to some people? I've heard she not mean to me. None of these people are mean to me, okay, girl? You know what I'm saying. What she did was ignorant. That apology was ugly as hell. It was. But I don't think she's a racist. I'm just saying. I think that people like not taking up for the white woman, Okay. But I think that people honestly forget that some people are honestly a product of their environment. And I just want to leave it at that. Like, ripping people apart for flawed actions or like wrong actions, I've never been on that boat. Like, ripping people apart just because I know most people don't have malicious intent in their heart, which is why I believe in giving people taps on the wrist. Don't do that again. And then if they do it again, you be like, okay, girl, wait a minute. But I think people forget that people are people. But also within the beauty community, a lot of people in this beauty community, they don't carry themselves like they're people. They carry themselves like they almighty or whatever. And then when they carry themselves like they almighty, half of y'all, majority of y'all not doing it right. I'm sorry, but if y'all give me some of the money that these bitches out here getting, girl, y'all be like, oh, Kenneth, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole nother situation. I'm saying to myself, I'm happy, blah, 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 blah. But once again, that's another conversation for later, because the tone of the beauty community is honestly very foul. Very, very foul. I will say that has been something that I have not been understanding, and that is the level of love that Miss Jeffree Janice Starr has been getting lately. Like, how is this man getting all this love? Like, he don't have no fucked up past too. Like, he was actually on video calling, I believe, a black woman a nigger bitch and stuff like that. How is that still acceptable? And y'all ripping Laura Lee apart. Y'all need to be ripping him apart too, because honestly, if you want to be honest, a lot of this drama in the beauty community started with Jeffree Star pop up on the scene. But don't nobody want to talk about that. I think people are afraid of that man. I'm not afraid of that man. He's sickening as all outdoors, and he more rich than I'll probably ever be within the next 5 years. Boop. But girl, that man rich. Okay, I know, give him his stance. He's talented. His line is sickening, etc. But that man right there, I feel like he is like an orchestrator behind a lot of this stuff. I don't know if it's just me, but I peeped a long time ago when this man popped up on the scene. It was just a different type of energy in the beauty community and stuff like that. And that's sickening for you to come in and just shift a whole bunch of shit like this and make everything about you. For every other 3 months, everything is always about Jeffree Star. Everything is over, and nobody is seeing how calculated this man is or whatever. And it's not me coming for Jeffree, it's just me keeping it all the way 100, because I do respect Jeffree Star to a certain extent, even if he is a racist, because I have heard that he still uses nigga behind closed doors very frequently. And on top of that, but back to the reason why I have like just an ounce of respect, because he's a part of the LGBT community, and I'm gay as hell, and I respect anybody that's making it and gay as fuck, you know what I'm saying? But on some real shit, it just seemed like every 3 months it's something that's always about him, or if it's not about him, he got something to do with it. Everybody always let this man get away with it. Can we stop entertaining this? Please stop entertaining the drama, stop entertaining the mess, because something I have learned a long time ago, and recently I've been learning it all over again, is that it's people feeding into it that makes the situation like 15 times worse, which is why I'm glad that there's some larger influencers that have not really spoken about what's been going on or whatever, because they know that we're not about to feed into this mess, even though it's going on and we see it, and we probably in group messages talking shit behind closed doors and stuff like this, because all y'all bitches do it. Stop feeding into that man and his mess or whatever. Let him be successful and stuff like that. You know, let his racist car still be pending, because I still don't know that. I don't know if he racist or not. I'm gonna just be honest. I got to experience him in person for that. Okay, because I have heard some very foul things. But besides that, I just don't get it, because y'all really let that man just skate on by this whole situation. That was just a thought though. I just didn't get that part of the situation. I just didn't. What else to talk about? What else these bitches want me to talk about? I believe one of my subscribers asked me about my thoughts about Manny. Let's get into the fake wokeness. Did we get all the racists out the way? All the racist accusations and stuff like that? I think we did. Now let's move on. I went to my subscribers and I had asked them who, I was on Snapchat and I asked them this, and I asked them like, who in the beauty community do y'all want me to talk about, or whatever? Like, who do y'all want my honest opinion on and stuff like this? And a few names had popped up, and we just gonna name some of these names. Somebody said Nikki Tutorials. Nikki Tutorials is one of my favorites or whatever, because she do be minding her business or whatever, and I want to bring a very special point up. Okay, you can either stay out of the loop like Nikki does or whatever, at least in front of everybody's face she stays out the loop or whatever, or you can act as if you're like woke or whatever, or if you're here for the cause or whatever, or if you could get caught up like a Manny MUA or somebody like that. And I appreciate that Nikki really does stay out of the loop, and she was a sweetheart. I met her just once before. She was a sweetheart when I met her, and it came off very genuine. Somebody asked about James Charles. James Charles, he has a lot of controversy that always surround him for some reason. Like, people do not be liking him, and I don't understand why people don't like James for the life of me, because honestly speaking, James is one of the sweetest people that I have met. Like, just want to clear it up right now. Okay, and this is coming from my mouth. I'm a real ass bitch. Okay, James is a sweetheart. I have witnessed him be a little, you know, mean to other coming up beauty boys in the past, like way before, but I've never caught him again like being mean to any other beauty boys and stuff like that, and I've never heard anything recently about him like he's actually changed. So I don't understand why there's still a hate train out there that exists for him, and I don't understand it. And I even have friends that don't like James, and I'll be like, well, I'll live for James. James is a really cool person. He's always a sweetheart to me, but I'm also mean, so that's that. Somebody said make a video about Laura Lee's grimy ass. Oh my gosh, they said that bitch is still racist and she need her platform took. I really don't think she's racist. I really don't. And I'm not gonna sit here and just, I'm not the bitch to sit down and be like, she's a racist just because everybody else is screaming that she's a racist. Do I think she's a racist? No. Do I think she's insensitive and ignorant? Yes. Okay. Moving on along past that one, I already talked about that. Somebody said Jackie Ina. What y'all want to know about Jackie? Like, Jackie is the same woman that she presents herself to be on camera. Like, and I'll just leave that at that. I've never heard anything negative about her. If I have, it was based off of something that was like, girl, shut up. Like, why would you even get mad? Girl, please. You know what I'm saying? So, somebody said Nikita Dragon. Nikita is sweet. Nikita is definitely sweet. Is she sweet? She's a sweet girl. She's a sweet girl. She is. And then somebody said Patrick Star. Patrick is sweet. They said drag every single one of them. No one saved. And somebody said Manny MUA. Somebody said Manny MUA. My thoughts about Manny. He's not one of my favorite people, just honestly speaking. And let me tell you why or whatever, because everything is very fake with him, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Just like the vibe and everything, like, fake. He's human, definitely. And when I say he's human, so he probably makes mistakes. All humans make mistakes. You know, he's definitely one of those people that act like his shit don't stink, or from what I gathered from him, he's one of those people. Then from things that I've heard from just some foul things that he's done behind the scenes and stuff like that.
If you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all.
And that's really it. Like, nobody else was asking about anybody else. They was just asking about the people that was creating like troubles and shit right now. And I get that's my honest opinion on those people. It is. So my moral of the story is, when it comes to the people in the beauty community, because we're about to get on these brands real quick, okay? But when it comes to the people in the beauty community, I will say that nobody is probably as problematic as they seem. I mean, I guess they're problematic. They're definitely problematic. But nobody is like a legit, like, asshole like they seem. Like, the beauty community gets this like gripe that like everybody is a bitch or something. Like, y'all don't know how many people I have met and they like, oh my gosh, you're not a bitch. I expected you to be a bitch or whatever just because I was a part of the beauty community. Like, they were literally, words verbatim, oh my gosh, you beauty bitches. Like, I thought that y'all were just the worst or whatever. And not everybody is terrible. Like, there are so many other talented beauty people rather than these few people that people constantly ask about and stuff like that. Like, there are so many other ones. Are y'all even looking for other people? Like, people don't even be looking for other people, and that's the gag. Like, y'all complain about the people that's in here, but y'all don't look at good people to entertain. I will stand by what I said and say that I don't think that any of these people, except Jeffree Star is pending, I don't know. Give them a tap on the wrist and keep it moving. There's too many other big fish to fry, like these brands. These brands be the foulest, girl. Now, you want to talk about racists? These be the true racists. These brands, let me tell you right now, if y'all ever see me using a brand, if I'm using a brand, it's a brand that I fuck with. If I'm not using a brand, because almost every single brand has ran across my table. If I'm not using a brand, it's because I have had a personal bad experience with them, or I know personal things about them, okay? I'm not gonna get on here and say too much because that's defamation, and I'm not getting sued. No, I'm not. Because the things that I could say can very much get me sued. But that's another combo for later. Okay, talk about the people. Let's talk about the brands, and let's finish off my mup face. Y'all, my face is looking real good. Really cute, girl, really cute. Now, recently, a conversation about brands has been like brought up on Twitter and stuff like that too. So I wanted to talk about this in this video also because they are a part of the beauty community, and they you know what I'm saying. These brands, I don't really know what to say about brands. Like, I would need specific questions, but I will say this: there are good brands and there are foul brands. And when I say there are foul brands, I might as well expose one of them right now. A brand like Huda Beauty. This brand is so hilarious or whatever, because they recently had this little drama of stealing like somebody's complete idea. Beauty Bakeries, there's Beauty Bakery and there's, I'm turning to a drama channel real quick. There's Beauty Bakery and then there's Huda Beauty, okay? Beauty Bakery have this setting powder or whatever, and if you know of Beauty Bakery, everything about Beauty Bakery is literally like, everything has to do with sweets and desserts and baking and stuff like that, okay? Beauty Bakery, including their setting powder, which is the flour powder or something like that. So Huda Beauty comes out with something very similar and basically steals like the whole campaign or whatever. They get called out for it. I don't think they ever addressed it, including not ever addressing it. They were as foul as actually going to black influencers that weren't on their PR list and adding them to the PR list, and I was one of those black influencers or whatever. I got an email from Huda Beauty and I'm like, oh, this is funny. Like, this is, it was just funny. And this is not the only brand to move dirty behind the scenes like this. There's plenty of other brands like that, but pay attention. Get somebody that you trust. Like, get if you trust Jackie Aina, trust Jackie Aina. Get somebody that you trust to know that they're not gonna lead you in the wrong way or whatever. Because even if Huda Beauty was offering me money, I would not make any type of video for them, etc. Just because I feel like that's just foul. Like, it's just principle. Like, simply to steal like a whole idea, not really address it, and then reach out to black influencers because black people were the people that had a problem with you stealing this. Nobody else had too much to say. There were other influencers too, I guess, that was Caucasian, but that's besides the point. You go reach out to black influencers, send them Huda Beauty products as if, you know what I'm saying? Like, just stuff like that really does go on in the beauty community. These brands really be foul. Like, I even heard a brand recently say, I can't wait until all this inclusiveness stuff is over with and stuff like this. Like, girl, we ain't going nowhere. We know y'all don't want to appeal to us, and that's fine, bitch. Okay, like, there's some companies that I dead ass have just stopped using, like, cut all ties with. Like, take me off your PR list. I don't want to see free product no more, girl. Like, that's what I'm talking about, okay? I see both sides of the playing field because some of these companies really do be taking influencers for granted. On top of taking influencers for granted, influencers, however, probably should realize that these companies really don't have to do like this or whatever, even though social media is a way to go these days when it comes to advertising and stuff like that. But these companies really don't have to work with us. Like, is business booming? Yes, but at the same time, they don't owe us too much. I'm sorry, they don't have to work with influencers, period. But if you do work with influencers, you should realize that the power of an influencer. I feel like the power of an influencer has been discredited like so much or whatever. Like, and it's probably because everybody wants to be an influencer. I don't know what it is with this wave of everybody wanting to be an influencer. Everybody, they're thinking that this is like some type of easy money or some type of easy job or something like that, when that is not the case at all. Being an influencer is much more difficult than you know. Just to simply have a large amount of people watching you and you having as much power to actually control these people's mood. Like, you can make people smile, you can make people sad, you can make people angry, you can make people want to you be your best friend. You know what I'm saying? You influencers, us influencers, we have a lot of power. Brands should start respecting the fact that we have this much power and stop treating us like shit, because some brands do treat us like shit. But it also has to go in and say, like, how much work are you actually doing? Because a lot of people that I see complaining, they honestly, they don't be doing too much. Like, you're not doing too much to be complaining as much. And I'm sorry to tell you, I'm sorry to tell you, like, if you look at these influencers that are in like high positions and stuff, it ain't like they ain't do no work. Like, people act like they ain't do nothing at all to get where they was. Like, they have to do something. Like, me personally, I know I have to sacrifice my social life for like all of 2 years to even like build something, like real shit. So I can only imagine what some other influencers, you know, have sacrificed to build this. Some influencers do get it easy. Like, people like to mention that James Charles got it easy. Yeah, he got it easy, but guess what? And when I say he got it easy, he was like, he was basically like given a platform, but it also, he's upkept the platform. Like he knew what to do with the platform. I don't care what you think of his content, but he has upkept it. So it's like, you can't be too mad, because it's like, it's not like he's not putting in any work. And if you see somebody not putting in work, the engagement not putting in work either. You know what I'm saying? So it still affects their coin. It's not too much complaining that can go. It's all about like you actually knowing your worth as an influencer. Like there's no complaining to really be done. If you are not in a position, if you are a micro influencer is not in a position to be like to try to actually be an influencer. You should be a micro influencer and have an actual job also. Like this should not be your only source of income. So why are you complaining? You know what I'm saying? When you get to the point and when you're comfortable enough, I told you I was a real ass bitch. When you get to the point and you're comfortable enough, I'm saying when you feel like you could roll with the punches, and then you become an influencer. But until then, keep your day job, honey, and just do this shit on the side until you pop. And that's my take on that. Do some companies take advantage of people? Yes, people take advantage of people in real life. It happens. What I can complain about is being a black beauty boy in the beauty space or whatever, because we honestly don't get as much shine as we should. I see black beauty boys all the time putting in the work that they actually, like, they should be putting in or whatever. No recognition at all or whatever. But that also goes into, that goes into kind of racism, honestly and truly. But that's another conversation for later either, because black boys not getting beauty, the recognition and stuff like that, that is really a whole nother conversation. We gonna cut this a little bit right here. Put some of this highlighter in the inner corner like this. All right, you guys, so I think I'm done talking about the troubles in the beauty community and stuff for now. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of comments down below about a lot of stuff I said, and I'm gonna make a follow-up get ready with me in like a week to see these comments and stuff. So comment down below, tell me what you want me to talk about. Tell me if you think that, you know, I'm wrong. Tell me if you think that I'm right. Tell me, I wanna know these things or whatever, because I'm sure I'm not right, and I'm sure I'm gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way with this video. I know I'm gonna rub somebody the wrong way with this video or whatever, but it is what it is. That's just honestly how I feel. That's my 3 cents. My subscribers ask for my 3 cents, and that is my honest like 3 cents. Like I don't have nothing else to say about nobody else or whatever in the beauty community. To close this off, I will say that I would love for the audiences to realize that everybody like is a person. Everybody is a person. Everybody has feelings. Everybody is honestly a product of something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody isn't aware and stuff like that. Everybody is not there. But I also want to hold these influencers accountable, and I need y'all to stop walking around like just snooty. Stop. Why are we so snooty? Why do we get the rep that, why does the beauty community get the rep that we bitches or whatever? It makes this beauty community shit not fun. But we get the rep that we bitches or whatever because certain individuals like to walk around like they just all land a bag of chips.
I have more numbers than you, so I'm not actually going to even talk to you.
Like that's the energy that's in the air in the beauty community. Like honestly speaking, it's the energy of, I have more numbers than you, so I'm not gonna talk to you. Yeah, you act like that, bitch. You should get ate up by the audiences and stuff like that. Like you should. But some of these people honestly don't act like that. Like I don't know why we get the rep that we bitches, because we not. But that's that. Real shit. If the beauty community, if people in the beauty community like Laura Lee and them and stuff like that, all the other girls and stuff like that, if y'all want to be treated like people and stuff and be forgiven and stuff, y'all gotta start acting like people. So my face is pretty much done. I was going to go in and do some faux freckles, but I actually think this look does not need it. I need to find a lipstick though, and I need to put the lipstick on. So let me get a lipstick and put the lipstick on, darling. So to keep this little theme going, I'm actually gonna just use an orange lipstick, okay? I'm gonna use an orange lipstick. I think they'll be popping, and this is gonna be cute. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm so stuck on nudes, you guys, that I don't even like appreciate like colorful lipsticks. But this is cute and she will do, okay? She's cute. She's cute enough. She'll do. I like her. The orange lipstick I use comes from ColourPop, and it is in the color What's the Stitch. That is so cute. It's the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip. I'll probably go back later and put a gloss over this, but that's whatever. So I hope you all enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. I hope you all take something from this Get Ready With Me. Apologies if it was everywhere. I had a few technical difficulties, but y'all got the point of what I was trying to say. I'm definitely gonna have to make a follow-up video of this because I know the comments say I know it's gonna be crazy, and I know somebody's gonna be offended by what I say, and on top of that, I know that I'm gonna have to explain a lot of what I say in this video. Once again, everything that I use is listed down below if it did not pop up on screen. And also, you guys, yeah, as always, you guys, be sure to flip your hair. Even if you don't have any hair, be sure to flip it. After you get done flipping your hair, make sure you feel like you are that bitch, because we are all those girls of the world. After you get done feel like you are that girl, I forgot my outro. Why do I have been doing this so much lately? I love you guys, and I will see all of my babies in the next video. As always, stay flawless.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and fuck you.
Hey, posing, drinking all the bottles of Patron. Drive these niggas crazy cause they know they can't control me. A hottie, a model body, super Armani, I'm shining. If you looking, ain't that hard to find me? Yeah, Stelly is a player.